Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Carmina, back with another video for Lenormand Mondays. This is a series where we explore the magical universe of Lenormand cards. We look at the meanings behind the cards. We look at possible combinations, examples, different types of readings, like past life readings, and we also enjoy a variety of decks to show us beautiful visuals and inspire us in the Lenormand journey. In today's episode, we are going to be looking at card number 25 in the deck, and this card is the ring. Before we get into it, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, share, leave a little comment, all that good stuff that helps my channel pierce through the unyielding YouTube algorithm. That being said, today we're going to be using the Eloise Lenormand deck. This is a deck that shows the cards as if it's stained glass, and I find stained glass very pretty. I'm a fan of stained glass, so of course I added this deck to my collection, and we will be talking about the ring. When we see the ring, what do we see? We see a circle. First, let's go to that. It's a circle, so the ring represents cycles of commitments, cycles of time. It can also represent a never-ending cycle, or just going in a circle, running around in circles, going over and over again the same thing. But usually the ring is seen as a positive card, showing commitment. It's a good and fortunate card, usually. It's a positive card, but of course, if there are many negative cards around it, it can also be interpreted as commitment to something difficult, or a commitment that has not a positive ending. But in general, it's a pretty positive card. If we were to think about a person, the attributes of a person, and we get the ring, it would be someone that's very dependable and responsible and committed. If we were to think strictly and specifically at the physical attributes and we get the ring, then the ring would describe someone that's more on the curvy side, someone with a round face. And yeah, there are many combinations. I don't want to overwhelm you. I just want to give you the foundation archetypes now. Of course, the positioning of the ring matters in a reading, because if you get the reading before and after another card, it can show a different meaning. For instance, someone is coming to you, a man is coming to you to ask about a woman that he would like to have a relationship with. And you get the following combination. You get the heart, the woman, and the ring. The heart is first. So it means this woman is emotionally invested. And then the ring is last, so it means that for this woman, this relationship is not just a fling, that she has more serious intentions. But if you get these cards in a different order, if you get the ring first, then the woman, and then the heart at the end, then it means that this woman is already either married or in a committed relationship, and she still likes you and she wants to pursue something with you, but she's already previously committed. So this is an example of the importance in the order of the cards. Let's see another example. So someone is asking whether they should go ahead and buy a car. And the cards that you get are the ring, the boat, and the cross. So the ring, of course, is a commitment. So a commitment to a vehicle. The boat can be voyage and traveling, but it can also be an actual vehicle, like a boat or a car. The commitment to the vehicle will be very burdensome. The cross represents like burdens and pain and difficulty. So this vehicle, if you buy it, it's going to be like a heavy burden on you, whether financially or it's going to have a lot of difficulties or you're going to have a lot of bad luck with it. We don't know. We have to pull more cards. But what it shows here, this simple 3-card spread, that this is not a good idea. When you see the cross at the end, it's not a good idea. Okay, let's see another example. Someone comes to you and they say, look, I have this problem at work. I have trouble with my colleague. Things are not going well. I don't like the atmosphere. Is it going to get better? And you get the ring, then you get the whip, and then you get the mountain. So again, first the ring, then the whip, and then the mountain. What this shows you is that the ring shows the commitment to the work. It can show a professional agreement or collaboration. So the ring is a commitment of any kind. The whip shows the conflict, and the whip is it can be like a repetitive problem or tension. And the last card, the mountain, shows obstacles, resistance, or delays. So you can see that this collaboration is full of tension. This is creating significant delays and obstacles, and it's creating, it has a negative impact on your workflow. So it doesn't look good. I don't know, the last couple of examples were not really looking good. It doesn't look like in this situation something is going to be resolved with you and your colleague. So I guess you have to switch teams. Okay, let's look at another example. So the question would be, so the question is now, should I engage into a business venture, a business agreement, or a business partnership with this second person? And the cards you get are the ring, the tree, and the fish. So the ring illustrates the commitment part, the agreement part, and then the tree shows that this is something that can grow. It shows that this is something that can have longevity, that can have solid foundations. So it looks good. And then the last card, it also solidifies the positive meaning, because the fish denote in this context financial prosperity, abundance. So the combination is a fruitful collaboration. Get it, fruitful, because it's a tree. So a fruitful collaboration that will bring a lot of prosperity over time. Like the tree is something that grows and gives over time. And I just realized something in the reading before, when we had the ring and the whip. It shows like a vicious cycle, like these tensions that come over and over again. So it can show that work agreement collaboration, but it can also show this repetitive cycle and pattern of going around in a circle with tension and petty disagreements. I'm gonna give you a couple more tidbits just because I am in the zone. So if you put the ring and then the ship, this is like a long distance. It can be a remote job or a long distance partnership or a relationship that requires travel. So if you have the ring and the coffin, it could be the end of a cycle. It could be the dissolution of a marriage, dissolution of a contract. You have the ring and a scythe. Here the scythe is with a man holding it. So it can be a broken promise because the scythe is a sudden cutoff. So a broken promise, a broken agreement, a sudden break in that agreement or contract. I could stay here and chat with you all day, but I'm sure you have other videos to watch. And yeah, I will see you next week with another episode in our Lenormand Monday series. Let me quickly remind you there are so many videos on this channel on the topic of card reading, Lenormand, and cards of truth, and also astrology and human design and other esoteric things I'm interested in, such as Bach flowers or crystals. So be sure to check that out. My website is carmina-amza.com. Till next time, have a good one. Bye bye.